Right friends, let us look at the fifth capsule. This is on Yemen Forgotten Crisis. People are talking about Syria, but many have forgotten the issue of Yemen. Out of the total population of around 25 million, around 2.5 million are displaced from their homes. And if you look at Yemen, the actual name is the Republic of Yemen. This is one of the poorest countries in West Asia. It is a part of Arabian Peninsula. Please look into this slide. Arabian Peninsula, important countries like Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, then UAE, then Oman, then Yemen. These are all part of Arabian Peninsula. This is called Arabian Peninsula because one side we have Persian Gulf, other side Red Sea, and on the other side we have Arabian Sea, or you can say along with Arabian Sea, this is the Gulf of Aden and Gulf of Oman. So three sides surrounded by water, and along with it, it has got two important straits. And please don't forget, two important straits are there. One is Strait of Hormuz. Please look into this slide. This Strait of Hormuz connects Persian Gulf with the Gulf of Oman, and at the same time Bab el-Mandeb connects Red Sea with the Gulf of Aden. Please look into the slide. So this Strait of Hormuz, then Bab el-Mandeb, these two are important straits in Arabian Peninsula, and this country Yemen is one of the poorest countries in West Asia and is situated in Arabian Peninsula. And if you look at the borders of this country, it has got land borders with Saudi Arabia and Oman. Please look into this slide. And at the same time, if you look at the borders towards the seas, one side it is the Red Sea, then it is the Gulf of Aden, and please don't forget this Red Sea and Gulf of Aden are connected by Bab el-Mandeb and then Arabian Sea. So these are all the boundaries of this Republic of Yemen, and this North Yemen and South Yemen unified to become Yemen in 1990, and it has got a long coastline of around 2000 kilometers. The capital is Sana'a. It is the largest city, and now the president who fled to Saudi Arabia and returned back to Yemen established government from the coastal city of Aden. Please look into this slide. Sana'a is situated somewhere interior of the country, and Aden is towards the Gulf of Aden. Please look into this slide. These two cities are situated, one on the coastline and the other one, that is Sana'a interior. Then official language is Arabic and religion is Islam. Population is around 25 million, and around 2.5 million are displaced from their homes. Right? And let us go back. What went wrong in this country? As usual, all of you are well aware, Arab Spring started in Tunisia, and subsequently the protests spread to several other countries. Similarly, in January 2011, street protests took place against poverty, against corruption, lack of democracy and human rights abuses. Please don't forget, Ali Abdullah Saleh was the first president of Yemen from 1990. As I have already told you, both the Yemens unified to become Yemen in 1990. Since 1990, for 22 years, only one president, that is Ali Abdullah Saleh. Right? So, against the authoritarian rule of Ali Abdullah Saleh, street protests took place in the year 2011. And subsequently in the year 2012, after a lot of protests and uprisings by the public, and after desperate attempts to stay in power failed, subsequently President Ali Abdullah Saleh resigned, and Rabu Mansour Hadi became the new president in the year 2012. And subsequently in the year 2015, Houthis revolted. And please don't forget, Rabu Mansour Hadi belongs to Sunni sect and fully backed by Saudi Arabia, and Houthi rebels are of a Shia sect and allegedly supported by Iran. So the power play between Sunni and Shia groups is again into focus in Yemen, just like Syria. Right? In the year 2015, Houthis revolted and power sharing deal with the Houthis failed, and subsequently as the Houthi rebels advanced to Sana'a. As I have already told you, Sana'a is towards the interior of the country and Aden is towards the coastline. Then as the Houthis revolted and tried to capture the city of Sana'a, then the president Rabu Mansur Hadi fled to Saudi Arabia and sought the support of Saudi Arabia, and subsequently he returned back to Yemen to settle at Aden, and now he is running the government from Aden. Please look into this slide. And subsequently, in the month of March 2015, Saudi Arabia and its allies launched airstrikes on Houthi rebels in Yemen. And please don't forget, the Houthi rebels are allegedly supported by Iran. So it is power play between Sunni and Shia factions in West Asia, right? So the civil war is on for the past 17 months since March 2015. As I have already told you, the president is based in Aden and supported by Saudi Arabia, and Houthi rebels occupied interior parts of Yemen and captured the capital Sana'a, and they are allegedly supported by Iran. And if you look at the present scenario, seeing the power vacuum, Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula steadily expanding its influence. Seeing the vacuum in Syria, Islamic State captured almost 1/3 of Syria, and similarly seeing the power vacuum, now Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula is steadily expanding its influence. It is the most dangerous trend. And another important aspect is there are airstrikes on civilians, and there is lack of interest in finding a solution by Saudi Arabia, and it came under severe criticism. And there is also a criticism that both United States of America and UK are behind selling arms to Saudi Arabia, and both USA and UK, they are also not interested in finding a solution to the crisis in Yemen. Because of airstrikes during the past 17 months, 6,400 people died, and almost half of them are civilians. And 2.5 million people are displaced from their homes, and over 30,000 injured, and millions of children are in urgent need of humanitarian aid. And across the country, as several areas are captured by Houthi rebels, and at the same time Al-Qaeda in Arabian Peninsula is active in some of the stretches, there is a shortage of food, water and power. And Yemen is facing one of the worst humanitarian crises in modern history. And unfortunate aspect is United Nations is silent and not much breakthrough, and United Nations is also soft on Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia's airstrikes resulted in death of several civilians. And it is the time to introspect and to find credible answers. Right friends, with this, let us hope early solution to this crisis, and United Nations has to take active role to find some solution to this Yemeni crisis. Along with Syria, Yemen is also posing a threat to the world, and at the same time, Libya is also under crisis because of a power vacuum there. Right friends, with this, let us conclude capsule number 5. Please do join for 6th capsule. Have a nice day. Thank you.